What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more fighting. Now I gotta file this in the Ego rumor mill, where I talk about the latest in fighting rumors. Now, rumor has it that Dana White is open to making Ronda Rousey versus current bantamweight champion Amanda Nunes at UFC 207. As you guys know, Ronda Rousey has not been back since November 2015. She suffered a KO loss at the hands of former champion Holly Holm in a dominant performance by Holly Holm. Now, again, this is a rumor, nothing official, nothing finalized. I haven't heard anything from Ronda Rousey herself stating like, hey, yes, I am coming back. But I want to give my thoughts on this potential fight because that's what it is at the moment. Now, Ronda Rousey, again, she took a bad loss to Holly Holm. I know it was a crush to her ego. Since then, she's been chilling, hanging out with her boyfriend and family, I'm assuming, Travis Brown, and just doing she has a couple promo spots like Buffalo Jeans and things like that. It's right around the time you've taken almost a year off. I seen she did a Reebok commercial too, taking almost a year off. And I think it's right around that time where you should be looking to come back, you know what I mean? And see what you have, see what Ronda Rousey has at this particular moment. Now, she was the UFC queen and perhaps one of the biggest stars in the UFC. I don't know where her confidence is going to be. So the Amanda Nunes fight, very, very dangerous fight. But I give props to the UFC if they could pull it off. And Dana White's talking about making it happen this year, having that fight happen this year. So in addition to, I think, UFC 205, the Madison Square Garden card, if they make this fight, that is a huge, huge fight. And they're closing their fourth quarter off very strong in the UFC if they get Ronda Rousey to return to try to fight for her old belt. Now, the guard has been changed several times with that belt. Ronda Rousey was the dominant one, submitting everybody. She even had a knockout versus Bethe Correia, and then she lost to Holly Holm. Holly Holm, first title defense, lost to an opponent that Ronda Rousey beat twice, which is Miesha Tate, in a fight that Holm was really winning up until the last round. I think I gave Miesha Tate one round, but Holly Holm looked good in there. It looked like she was well on her way to defending her title successfully, and then out of nowhere, she passes out, gets choked out. You know what I mean? And then Miesha Tate goes on to fight Amanda Nunes, and then once again, the guard has changed. Miesha Tate, I knew Amanda Nunes had a shot, but goddamn, Amanda Nunes like really decapitated her. Like, she ran through her, wasn't even competitive. Miesha Tate was badly, mortally wounded. Well, I guess not mortally, but she was just badly hurt, bleeding, and it was crazy to see Amanda Nunes win in that particular fashion. I'm on Amanda Nunes, her official Instagram account. Very good Brazilian fighter. And dangerous fight. Now, she doesn't have the experience as an Olympian like Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey still, even with the loss, has more big fight experience and stuff. But you never know when fighting sometimes is about momentum. And we know Amanda Nunes should be riding high on the wave of confidence and momentum based on what she did in her last performance with Miesha Tate, as I mentioned. I want to see if Dana White can pull this off. I think it's a great fight for the fans. Amanda Nunes, definitely no joke. Great with striking, and she's Brazilian, so I mean, I'm sure she has a pretty versed game like most of the Brazilian fighters. Now, this is the thing. I really think Ronda Rousey, I want to see what her confidence is like, because this is not, Amanda Nunes is not for play in the sense of like a stand-up fight. I don't think Ronda Rousey can go in it with the Bethe Correia mentality, or the mentality that she showed in the Holly Holm fight, where she thought she was a better striker than what she really is. I think she needs to go back to the basics of her training and go back and rediscover her identity. I've seen that in so much fighting, where fighters, even in boxing, like let's say someone gets a knockout and then all of a sudden they start thinking that they're these knockout artists, and that's not really what they do. So to me, for Ronda Rousey to win it, she has to go back to what she knows, which is her judo, the armbar. Don't try to, like, I don't understand why she even tried to have a stand-up fight with Holly Holm. I thought that was dumb. Holly Holm is a former boxer, spent probably more time as a boxer than in the MMA circuit and UFC, and you're trying to have a stand-up fight with her. You know what I mean? It was like kind of like some, like you're trying to prove it. So I think it got to Ronda Rousey's head a little bit. You're trying to prove that you're this, I don't know, this machismo chick, do nothing bitch, or whatever she was trying to do. Just wasn't a good game plan, and you definitely don't want to do that with Amanda Nunes. Again, a confident, sharp striker who looked very good and is now a champion. So good fight. This would also, in my opinion, set up, let's say Ronda Rousey beats Amanda Nunes, which is possible. Amanda Nunes is still fairly green, you know what I mean? She does have momentum, but let's say she beats her, she gets submitted or something, then that would also set up a Chris Cyborg fight, which is very interesting, and that's the fight a lot of people wanted to see for Ronda Rousey for years, to see her fight Cyborg. So it's going to be interesting. In the fight game, the Ellen interview scared me a little bit for Ronda Rousey about her bounce back, because she started crying, and her part of her success was her aura of invincibility, and girls couldn't even compete with her, you know what I mean? So once that was kind of stripped away and exposed from Holly Holm, now it's just a guessing game of how she'll bounce back. And I'm not saying she can or can't do it, I just want to see it. Amanda Nunes, definitely a good fight. Again, I give all the props in the world for Ronda Rousey if she takes the fight. And then also Amanda Nunes, very difficult fight for her, bouncing back. So let me know what you guys think if this comes off of UFC 207. Drop that in the comment section. Share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.